Hello guys, this is Sushant. So welcome to the channel which is Sci Engineers. We have been making videos for the first year subjects. So if you're new to the channel, please do subscribe to our channel and please hit the bell icon to never miss a notification of the videos which we upload. So till now we have been seeing our DC circuit analysis, the various methods of analyzing a DC circuit. Yet again we are going to have one more method which is called as source transformation method. So like the video, share the video and let's get going. So as the name goes, which is source transformation, what you need to understand is you are basically transforming one source to another source. So in this case, you are changing your voltage source to either a current source or a current source to the voltage source. So you have to understand one thing which is very much important, that is if you are converting your voltage source to a current source, you have to consider a resistance which is going to be present in series with the voltage source. So whenever this particular combination is present, then only you will be able to convert your voltage source to the current source. And while going back, that is from current to voltage source, your resistance should be parallel to this current source. Then only you will be able to convert this current source into voltage source. So the conversion, that is the conversion from one to another, is like this. Your resistance in both the case, the value of the resistance is going to be same. So that is why we have indicated with R. When you're converting your voltage to current, you have to basically apply your Ohm's law, which is R is equal to V by I. So R is equal to V by I. So if you're converting your voltage to current, you have to calculate your I. So I is going to be basically V by R. So when you're going this way, so that's going to be I is converted to V by R and the resistance value remains same. But if you're going in the other way, you have to calculate your V. So that's going to be V is equal to IR when you're going from the current source to the voltage source. So that is quite simple to understand. That is, when you're going from voltage source to current source, your value of the current source will be V by R. And when you're going from the current source to the voltage source, your value of V will be changed to IR. The value of the resistance in either case is going to be same. So let's see some problems in how this particular transformation helps us to simplify the circuit. So this is a circuit which is given to me, wherein we have this ports, that is A and B, which are kept, and I have to replace this particular circuit to a resistance and a voltage source using your source transformation. So in this question, you have to basically represent this entire circuit keeping A and B as your reference to a voltage source and a resistor. So now whenever you are applying your source transformation, you have to consider that when you are converting your current source to voltage source, you have to have a resistance which is going to be parallel to it. And when you are converting your voltage source to current source, you have to consider a resistance which is going to be in series with it. So in this case, what we will do is we will first convert this particular voltage source to current source. So the remaining circuit will remain same, and this particular voltage source will be turning to your current source. So what you can do is, I will represent this current source over here. The direction of the current is from negative to positive. So whichever way my potential or the voltage is kept, you have to represent the direction from negative to positive. The resistance will be in parallel to it, that is remaining 2 ohms, and my current value will be 10 by 2, that is 5 amperes. The rest of the circuit, we are keeping it as it is. So now in the next step, what you can see is that there are current sources which are parallel to each other, there are resistance which are parallel to each other, so you can combine them. Now when you are seeing that the current sources are going to be parallel to each other, So whenever they are in the same direction, they get added up, and if they are in different direction, then there is a subtraction between them. So in this case, all the three are in the same direction, so you will be having only a single current source, which will be the addition of all them. So that's going to be 20 amperes. And the resistance which is going to be considered over here is going to be the parallel combination of 2, 2, 3, 2, 2. So that's going to be 2 parallel 2, parallel 3, parallel 2, parallel 2. So you can find this particular value. So after finding this parallel combinations value, that comes out to be 3 by 7. Now you have to convert this particular thing into your voltage. So going back, so you can represent this thing as a negative positive. So the direction, if it is going from this end, so whichever is the starting, that will be negative, and positive will be the other end. So there will be a series resistance which is going to be of same value, that is 3 by 7 ohm, and my terminals A and B. The value of this will be nothing but the multiplication of the resistance into the current. So that comes out to be 60 by 7 volts, and this resistance which is 3 by 7 ohms. So you have represented this circuit into a simplified format of a resistance and a voltage source in series with each other. So this is basically how source transformation is. So we have just seen one of the methods of DC analysis, which was source transformation. We'll be seeing other ways of analyzing your DC circuits in the upcoming videos. So for that, please do subscribe to our page. If you're new to the channel, please hit the bell icon button so that you never miss a video, and also like and share our videos, and do comment to the videos so that it helps us in making more videos like this. In the comment section, you can write about how you find this particular videos, whether they are helping you in your studies, or you can also write in your suggestions on the videos which we can do. So this is Sushant signing off. So keep watching, keep learning, and happy learning. Bye.